Okay, I'm going to show you how to use GovSpace. So in my email, I have a link here for the GovSpace place that we're tracking all the information for the Marine Board project. If you go ahead and click it, you'll arrive at this login screen. You should have each received an email. You should reset your password when you get there. I'm going to use mine. So when you arrive, you'll see this screen. So the title of the project right here, OSMB Registration and Permitting Application. There's all the content, but everything you need should really be on this first page. You shouldn't really need to go out to any other page other than this one. You can see on the left here, I put all of the project participants for easy access. Once you guys are logged in and you've accepted terms and conditions and adjusted your profiles, I'll be able to link to your profiles as well. But right now I have all the agency, OSMB contacts, and our teams as well. As you can see, if you click on those, you get more details, contact information, email, etc. This featured content in the middle is the place where you'll want to spend most of your time. Basically, you can tag any piece of content to featured content and it'll appear right here, but these are the two that we're going to be using for our purposes. So the first, if you click on it, tasks and decision log. I'll be updating these after each of our meetings, and you are more than welcome to come in here and edit and add to as we go as well. Sophia is tracking tasks over on Micropact side, so it might make sense for you or Andrew to go in and update these, add ones that may have been missed. This is a shared document. To do that, so this is just you're viewing a document basically here. To make a change, on the right hand side here under Actions, there's an Edit button. So you click Edit, and this is just your typical WYSIWYG editor. You can go over here and change your status from assigned to, I'll change mine. This one is dependent on below task, or you could say in progress or completed. You can add rows by clicking on whatever row you want to add on top of, and you click this little icon here, this little gear, add row above, add row below. It's pretty intuitive, so if I add row above, I can add a new task. It's best to keep the most recent entry on the top, so I'll ask that you always add rows above and not to the bottom. That way when you first open it up, the thing you're looking for ideally is near the top. When you're done making your change, you scroll down and click Publish. And then your changes will be shown. It versions things, so we can see, as changes are made, who made them and when. If you click, so this is sort of your breadcrumb up here. You can click the back button, or you can click this, which will take you back to the home page. And then again, there's your task and decision log. This is the document that Andrew's going to be updating for our meetings. I've uploaded the one that he sent out today with a few tweaks, formatting and content. So if you click on it, you'll get a nice preview of the document. It's being a little slow for me right now, but usually there's a preview of the document itself. It's easier, obviously, to work with actual documents. You can download from here. Current copy, you'll see it'll appear. It's going to another one of my screens, so I'll drag it on here. So here's the document that I uploaded today based on just a little bit of formatting. I added in some fields that we had talked about and uploaded it, but it's the same content. If you want to add a new one, so let's say once Andrew and I have collaborated by email, you're ready to upload the updated version of this ticket list, you go over here to edit, just like the other document. And instead of editing the actual document itself, this is an Excel file, so you'll be clicking to upload a new file. So click to upload a new file. You'll navigate to the file on your computer, and then you may want to update the title. So say this is tomorrow's, you would put 10-4. So you'd update it so that it remains current, but it remains the same document. I click Publish at the end, and now you'll see there's 2 versions of the document. So it'll keep versions so we can go backward in time. So this also becomes sort of a history of the document that we all have access to. If you want to look at old versions, you click under Actions, Manage Versions, and you can look at these versions by clicking on the hyperlink here. You can also restore an old version or delete. So I'm clicking back, going back to our document. If you wanted to upload a new file, say there was a need to upload a PCR, a proposed PCR document, you could click Upload File, select a file from your hard drive, and then name the title something relevant, PCR new. You don't need to do a description, and then publish. I'm going to cancel this one. We don't really use the start a discussion, blog post, any of the other stuff. We just basically upload or write documents and use these 2 right here. This also contains, this is the original space that we used when the project was originally done. So under these categories, these are basically just filters of all the content here. So all the content that is tagged with contracts will appear in this filter. So all of the PCRs that we've signed, amendments to the work order, all of those things are uploaded here. My preference would be that we upload these sorts of documentations in this space because there needs to be discussion between us before we send it off to OSMB. So please don't upload any change requests or anything like that. If we could just keep it to ticket-related work, and then any maybe requirements documentation or anything like that, maybe you could be uploading. But certainly updating this ticket list would be terrific, and adding or updating tasks in the decision log would be great. And then these contract documents can be for your reference as well. Deliverables, that's really between us and OSMB, the work that we've done with them and what we owe to them. And then status is just update. I've added this ticket list to the status filter as well. You can view all content in the whole space by clicking on this content at the very top here. We're on the overview page. This takes you to the content page. You can filter content. You can look at people participating on this page, and the others are really irrelevant. I'll see if I can get rid of those, in fact, just so you don't get confused. But that's basically it. You can also change your password in your profile. Up here at the very top, you'll see, you'll probably have an avatar when you first start, but this is a place where you can upload a photo of yourself. You can also update your profile. So I took my best guess, but I probably got some of your information wrong, so feel free to come in here and change address if we have the wrong one, title, any of that stuff. That's up to you to edit. So that is it. Hopefully this helps. Please let me know what questions you have if you run into any challenges using this tool. One more important thing. On this page, overview page, if you click follow right here in the upper right, you will get, and click email, you can get email notifications anytime something changes in this space. The nice thing about that is you don't have to go out and look and see if somebody's added tasks. It'll give you a ping to say, hey, somebody updated the tasks. So definitely click that follow so you can get updates. We don't do anything else in here other than the maintenance work that we're all talking about. So any updates in here would be very relevant for you. All right, hope that helps.